What was something spine-chilling that a parent said to you? I was 16 and thought I was so clever. Every night after my parents went to bed, I'd sneak out through my bedroom window to hang out with my friends at this old abandoned warehouse downtown. We'd smoke cigarettes, drink beer we stole from someone's dad, just typical teenage rebellion stuff. The warehouse was this creepy place with broken windows and graffiti everywhere, but it felt like our secret clubhouse. I'd been doing this for maybe 3 months, always the same routine. Wait until I heard my dad snoring, climb out onto the roof, shimmy down the oak tree, then walk 6 blocks to meet everyone. I was so careful, never made noise, always got home before dawn, even left my bedroom light on with pillows under my blanket to make it look like I was sleeping. One Tuesday morning, I'm getting ready for school and my dad calls me into the kitchen. He's sitting there with his coffee, looking more serious than usual. Kevin, sit down, we need to talk. My heart started pounding. Did he catch me? Did a neighbor see me climbing out the window? I know you've been sneaking out at night. I tried to play dumb. What? No, I haven't been. Every night for 3 months. You go to that old Richardson warehouse on 5th Street. You and your friends drink, smoke, do whatever teenagers do when they think adults are stupid. I felt sick. How could he possibly know all that? Dad, I can explain. He held up his hand to stop me. Then he said something that made my blood run cold. Kevin, I followed you there last week. That building is scheduled for demolition next Friday. The city's been planning it for months. I stared at him confused. Okay, so? The demolition crew found something when they were doing their safety inspection. There are bodies buried in the basement of that warehouse. At least 4 of them. Police think it's connected to those missing kids from the 1990s. My stomach dropped. We've been hanging out directly above a crime scene for months. The police are going to start investigating everyone who's been in that building. They're checking security cameras from nearby businesses, interviewing anyone who might have information. He leaned forward and looked me straight in the eyes. Here's what's going to happen. You're going to stop going there immediately. You're never going to mention that you or your friends were ever in that building. And you're going to pray that whoever killed those kids never noticed a bunch of teenagers hanging around their burial site. I felt like I was going to throw up. Dad, what if they saw us? What if they know who we are? That's exactly what I'm worried about. For the past week, I've been staying up all night watching your window. Not to catch you sneaking out, but to make sure no one followed you home. The room started spinning. All those nights we thought we were so cool sitting around in that warehouse, we were literally partying on top of dead bodies. There's one more thing, Kevin. Last Tuesday night, when you came home around 2 a.m., someone was parked across the street. Dark blue sedan, no license plate visible. They sat there for 20 minutes after you climbed back through your window. I couldn't breathe. I wrote down the make and model, took pictures with my phone. If anything happens to you or if I see that car again, I'm calling the police immediately. My dad stood up and put his hand on my shoulder. I'm not mad that you were sneaking out. I'm terrified that you might have seen something you shouldn't have, or that someone might think you did. He walked toward the kitchen door, then turned back. Pack a bag. You're staying at your Uncle Mike's house in Denver for the next month. We're telling everyone you're visiting colleges, but really, I just need you far away from here until this investigation is over. 20 years later, they finally solved those murders. 4 kids from the 1990s, just like my dad said. The killer was some drifter who used abandoned buildings around the city. I never found out if that blue sedan was connected, but I never forgot my dad's words. He wasn't just protecting me from getting in trouble, he was protecting me from a killer.